Have you ever mixed oil and water together? Doesn't work. So what Will was able to do is created this water-soluble CBD. We only file what we can defend, and we feel like that Ojai Energetics possesses 80% of the cannabis plant in terms of the IP behind it.
I've always been passionate about natural systems design, and patterns. That led me to studying ecology, regenerative agriculture. Always knew that the cannabis plant was a very unique plant and that it had a multitude of purposes and utilities. Fast forward, I was looking for a CBD product, didn't want to get intoxicated. Back in 2013, could not find one that met the quality QC standards that I would want to put into my body. Couldn't get a C of A on it. There's synthetics in it. And that was the impetus to start Ojai Energetics. Back then, most people hadn't heard of CBD. I met a chemist who figured out how to solubilize cannabinoids.
He said, you got to meet Will. Said, fine, let's do a 30-minute coffee. 4 hours later with Will. Trying to understand his strategy and his passion was just pretty amazing. His knowledge, the first person that I'd met in the cannabis space who actually knew what they were talking about from a scientific perspective. And I said, okay, this is the guy that I need to get to know better.
I grew up in Silicon Valley, went to Wilson Sonsini, which is the #1 IP firm globally in life sciences, and started looking at the intellectual property landscape of the cannabis plant. Back then it was virtually untouched, and we subsequently decided to play long game and build in a portfolio for the cannabis plant and have one of the most robust IP portfolios, period, related to cannabis.
We only file what we can defend, and we feel like that Ojai Energetics possesses 80% of the cannabis plant in terms of the IP behind it. First of all, CBD or THC, when you extract it, it's an oil. So have you ever mixed oil and water together? It doesn't work. So what Will was able to do with this microencapsulation process is created this water-soluble CBD that holds perfectly. It perfectly homogenizes. It never separates. Because it's water-soluble, it bypasses the liver as it enters the body, so you get immediate onset and a much, much higher bioavailability. Yeah. So that's our technology. Nobody else has that. And it's patented. That's the key.